Welcome to Frontline Business. I'm Jnn Barrett. In business news today, independent management consultant Peter Wright says using virtual currencies could help to cut the amount of money being spent on the National Identification System NIDS. More from Kimberly Broderick.
Mr. Wright was speaking on the latest episode of The Exchange, a financial gleaner and Jnn Business Forum.
One of the safest ways to have your cryptocurrency stored is offline, on a piece of paper. But there's weaknesses with that too, because nobody's going to hack what I have on this piece of paper. It's impossible.
But
right?
how do you trade?
But, well, there's ways to trade carefully. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yes, I've lost pieces of paper with transactions, and that piece of paper is gone. Somebody didn't even steal it from me. But there's technologies around that. You have to go into it very carefully. And one of the most important things is educate yourself. Learn about it, like what we're talking about here. And one of the things that Dr. King mentioned, we keep talking about cryptocurrencies, of which there are many, and there will, at the end of the day, there'll be more than one. It's not going to be one dominant one. Blockchain will be there to do a certain thing. There's going to be the ones that the criminals only work with, and there's the ones that are going to be used for high-volume transactions. What Price Waterhouse earlier said about the feeding program with the iris scans, one of the biggest opportunities we hopefully haven't missed is using that for NIDS, the blockchain technology for NIDS. That's why NIDS is costing us so much money, because we're using so antiquated technology. But it was 98% of the friction taken out of those transactions.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Mr. Wright announced that financial entities are looking into the blockchain technology. But he notes that they are cautiously doing it.
The stock exchange actually signed a contract with a Canadian company to start bringing cryptocurrency into the stock exchange. Now, our stock exchange is one of the best in the world. I think we know that. So we expect them to be leading on it. Once the
Highest performer in 2015.
233%. The next guy was at 83.
Over 5 years.
And it's been over 5 years, not a buck up. Right? So when you see the stock exchange doing that, we're going to move forward. And Bank of Jamaica, I know is going to come, because I know they've got guys inside there studying it now. And every bank in Jamaica, commercially, people are inside there studying it. When you can't find your bank manager, go to Miami and go to the ATM selling Bitcoin and see if you're going to see him out there buying it.
Blockchain is a technology that uses distributed databases, math, and cryptography to record transactions. This means that it is virtually impossible to hack, since it would be necessary to hack millions of databases. Kimberly Broderick, Frontline Business.
Jamaica has made a commitment to standardize the bamboo industry in a way that encourages investment and safeguards protected bamboo spaces. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, J.C. Hutchinson, in making the announcement, said local and international investors have expressed interest in the sector, particularly in manufacturing products from bamboo and feeding into the value chain. Hutchinson said the structures of the industry will involve the use of designated persons to purchase the bamboo and supply it to factories. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says given Jamaica's favorable macroeconomic conditions, it is no longer far-fetched to believe that Jamaica could attract some 6 million visitors in a single year. Mr. Holness's comments came while giving the keynote address at the official opening of the Excellence Oyster Bay Hotel in Trelawney on Thursday. The Prime Minister said he has been watching very closely as Jamaica had its best year ever with 4.3 million in visitor arrivals in 2017. And he has every reason to believe that, quote, more magic is in the air, end quote. The Oyster Bay Trelawney Resort offers an adult-only, all-inclusive experience to a select high-end clientele. It features 315 suites, inclusive of 800 square feet, junior suites and 2,000 square feet upper suites with panoramic ocean views and direct beach access. Friday's foreign exchange market closed with the US dollar being sold for $130.88. The Canadian going for $101.71, the pound sterling for $171.43, and the euro selling for an average of $150.72. In Friday's trading session, the JC Combined Index advanced by 2 points to close at over 300,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 52 stocks, of which 18 advanced, 22 declined, and 12 traded firm. The junior market index declined by 41 points to close at 3,241. Stocks advancing were Blue Power Group, Dermont Trading, Elite Diagnostic, Everything Fresh, and Phosphate Company. Stocks declining were Caribbean Cream, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, Caribbean Producers, Carreras Limited, and Express Catering. Trading firm were Access Financial Services, Barita Investments, Berger Paints, CAC 2000, and Siboney Group. Wisynco Group was the volume leader with over 6 million units, followed by Scotia Group Jamaica with over 1 million units, and Victoria Mutual Investments with over 700,000 units. And in news in oil prices rose on Friday on signs of surging demand in China, the world's #2 oil consumer, although prices were headed for a second weekly decline on swelling U.S. inventories and concern that trade wars were curbing economic activity. Brent crude futures rose 49 cents to settle at $79.78 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures rose 47 cents to settle at $69.12 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Cody Ann Barrett. Pleasant viewing.